Hi guys, I hope that you're well. We're going to do a bodyweight Pilates session today. Now I know that most Pilates sessions that we do are bodyweight only. This one's just going to incorporate holding some moves and using the weight of our body to support ourselves. Beginning though, as always, by just coming into a Pilates setup. So if you can bring the sides of your feet together for me, standing up nice and tall. Lengthen that spine as we roll and reset those shoulders. Relax your arms down by your side. Keeping your heels pinned together, turn your toes out to the corners of the mat. Feel the glutes just firing up. Rock up onto your toes and lower your heels back down behind. We're going to do a little sway back and forth. So your feet stay planted on the mat and we just are rocking back and forth, back and forth. Draw that belly button in. Good. And then we're going to take it side to side. So we're just shifting and playing around with our body weight a little bit here. Try and keep your feet planted onto the mat. Good. Back through center. And then let's circle. So you can allow your whole body to circle around with you here. Maybe hinging forward ever so slightly so that your chest comes forwards and then back. And then take it in the opposite direction. Good. Come back to center, so make sure that your hips and your knees and your feet realign. We're going to inhale up, take the arms up overhead. Exhale as you come out to the side. Inhale back through center and exhale out on the other side. Inhale back to the top, release the arms, roll and reset the shoulders. You're going to come to the end of your mat here. We're going to do a half roll down to begin with. So again, just make sure your feet are kept nice and narrow. Let's tuck the chin to the chest. Scoop the shoulders up to the ears and roll yourself halfway down. Try and keep those legs straight and that belly button lifted. Allow your arms to dangle here. Even when you're ready, roll and release back up to standing. Stack the spine, reset the shoulders. This time we're going to come all the way down. So bend your knees when necessary, bring your fingers to the mat. You're going to walk it out. We're going to come into either a plank or into child's pose. So if you want a bit of strength, come into your plank position. If you need a stretch, come into child's pose. We're not holding for too long. Then we're going to take it up to a down dog. You're going to walk your hands back in towards your toes. We're going to roll it up to the top. Again, at your own time, stacking that spine and resetting your shoulders. This time as we come down, we're going to walk it out. So roll down, walk out, and you're going to come into your hover plank. So into an all-four position with your knees just raised above the ground. If you're not sure, watch it to begin with and then do it in your own time. So we walk out, we bend the knees, we walk the hands back in, and we hover here. Nice flat back. Good. So we're just starting in with these body weight moves. We're holding. Good. When you're ready, push up to down dog and walk it back in. Rolling up to the top. Reset your shoulders. Good. We're going to do one more roll down. Good. We're going to walk it out. This time we're going to come into a side plank. So you might need a little bit of readjusting here. Where you could bring one knee down and come up and out. So into this high side plank. You could keep your legs extended, or you can drop to your elbow and your knee if you're more comfortable there. From here, I want you to come back forwards into your forward facing plank, whether that's on knees or toes. And then from here, turn into your opposite side. Doesn't have to be in one swift movement, so take your time, readjust. Good, come back to your forwards facing plank, then straight up to down dog, walking it in, rolling it up to the top. Shoulder roll, chest opens, we sink down into a squat hold. So come nice and deep, see if you can lower your hips as much as possible. You can bring your elbows to rest on your knees. Good, Good, we hinge forwards, bring the palms to the floor, find ourselves back in our hover. Good, from here bring the knees down, release the toes, take yourself into child's pose. Stretch here. Good, exhale up, draw the hands back underneath the shoulders, back to all fours. Flex the toes, press back into your hover. And then walk the hands back in and release into your nice deep squat hold. Good. From here, we're going to power up through the legs, bring the arms up overhead, circle them around, release, and roll and reset those shoulders. Exhale up, take the arms up overhead. This time we're going to shift our body weight onto our left leg, release the right knee, come up here. We're going to hold. We're going to take that right knee around to the side. We're going to extend to tap down. We're going to release the left hand to the hip. We're going to come into our side crunch. Good. Squeezing in and extending up. Really extend that arm up. 2, 1. Step that foot back in. Release back down into your squat hold. How are you doing? Let's do a little body scan, see how everything's feeling. Power up, bring the arms up overhead. This time we shift onto the right leg, bring the left knee up. Holding here. Take that left knee out to the side. Try and keep this right hip facing forwards. Good, step the the left leg out, right hand to hip, and then into your crunch on this side. Good, guys. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself to the back of the mat. Tuck the chin to the chest, half roll down. Soft through the knees. If you're feeling tight through the hamstrings, maybe after our legs workout, you can add a little softness here. Allow everything to dangle. Good. Inhale, roll back up, stack the spine. Reset the shoulders. We go again, this time taking it down into plank. So remember, you could come into a 3/4 plank position here. You could come to your elbows, or you could stay high. Good, we're going to hold. Feeling strong, feeling confident. We've got our whole body weight literally in our hands here. Sink to the knees, press back to child's pose. Good, exhale up to all fours. Draw the wrists underneath. You're going to take your right leg up. We're going to take it into some glute pulses. This is your option 1, okay? If you'd like to make this a little bit more in keeping with the title of this workout, so body weight, you're going to flex that toe, those toes rather, on the supporting foot, and press up into your hover as you do so. So you can do it from hover, or you can do it back down from where we would normally do it. So your workout, your choice. 2, 1, release down, take it into some cat-cows. Let's give that spine a nice stretch off here. Come back to your breathing. Exhale away into cow. And then inhale up into your cat. Good, soften off that back again. This time the left leg lifts, coming into your glute pulses here. Again, option to stay down on the right knee, or to flex the toes on that right foot, press up and come into your hover here. Either one, I want you just being conscious of what your stomach muscles are doing, so try and engage them, lift up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, both knees down, unhook the toes, child's pose. Maybe give your wrists a little roll through if you need to. Good. Exhale up. All fours. Flex the toes. Down dog. Walk in towards your toes. Slowly rolling up. Stacking that spine. Roll and reset your shoulders. Exhale forward. Steep squat. Arms come out in front. Good. From here, we're going to scissor our arms. So take one arm forwards, one arm back. Stay nice and deep with that squat. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to your knees. Press your legs back. Press your bottom back. Come into this 90-degree fold. Try and get your legs straight so that you get that lovely stretch up the back. Good. And then soften the knees again, lowering your bottom back down into your deep squat hold. This time we bring the hands to prayer. We bring opposite elbow to opposite knee, turn and twist. So you've got an elbow all the way up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch through the back of your shoulders. Come back to center, release, turn on the opposite way. Good, release back down. Hands to the floor, step it back into kneeling position. Take your knees a little wider, diamond pose. So knees are wide, elbows are wide. Forehead is on the mat. Take a moment here. Good, exhale up. We're staying down on the mat and we're swiveling over onto our sides. So take a moment, get yourself adjusted. Elbows always comes underneath the shoulder. Hips are stacked, knees are stacked. We're going to exhale up into a side plank from the knees. And then we're going to add in that little hip dip. So kissing the hip down to the mat. Again, body weight move. Option here, if you want to extend your legs and come from straight legs, still keeping in that little kiss. Good. 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. So lengthen out your legs. You could use your bottom arm as a little pillow here if you want to. And then release your waist down to the mat as well, okay? Often we prop ourselves up and we hold ourselves. Here I want you to fully relax down. You're going to take that top leg. We're going to lift it up, toes are pointed. We're going to pulse. Good. So now we're supporting our leg weight up in the air. Very small little pulses here, but keep that leg as elevated as you can. Keep pulsing, but change into a flexed foot. So pushing into the heel. Good, then change back to pointed toes. Really minimal movement. And then back into your flexed foot. Good, release that leg down. Exhale, press back onto your elbows. Bend your knees if you need to. We're coming into a side plank hold. Good. So working into the waist. Keep this arm extended up overhead. Beautiful, guys. We're holding for 2, 1, and release. Come around just while you're on your way around. Give that shoulder a little roll through. And then we're going to rinse and repeat on the same side. On the opposite side even. So bring yourself into position. The first move are those little hip dips. So you could absolutely come to a bent knee here. You could have both knees bent, or you could extend this top leg. If you're comfortable with both legs straight, go for it. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Draw yourself all the way down. Extend your legs. Top leg comes up, toes are pointed. Really small little pulses. Try not to roll this top hip forwards here. So keep everything in alignment. Top hip on top of bottom hip. Change into a flexed foot. Good. Change back into pointed toes. Back into flexed foot. Release the leg. Exhale up. Bring that elbow in. Back into your side plank hold. This is our final move before we come into our stretches. Either from knees or from extended legs. Good, guys. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the hips. Come up to sitting and give this shoulder a little roll through. We're going to stay seated as we come into our stretches here. So just bring yourself however you are comfortable. Give your shoulders a little roll through here. Let's give the wrists a little roll. Good. Bring your left hand down to the mat. Right arm comes up and over. Get that nice stretch through the waist after we've just worked it hard. And then release and switch sides. Good. Come back through center. Take your legs out wide, both of the legs out wide. Flex the feet and then reach down along one side. That's where you find out how tight you are through the back of the legs. So you could come up and just stay quite high. You could come onto your shin, or you could lower yourself down further. You're going to walk your hands across to center. Just bring your palms flat onto your mat. Maybe have a little rock and a shimmy here. Feel any tension coming out of your lower back. And then release onto the opposite leg. Again, flexing that foot. Good. Release, bring the soles of the feet together. Hold onto your ankles. We'll just come into a little rock again here. Opening up the insides of our thighs, our pelvis. And then bring your elbows into your knees. You can press down slightly here. Good. Release, bring your hands to the floor, spin around onto all fours. Flex your toes, come up to down dog. Walking it back in. And then in your own time, just rolling up to the top. That belly button hoisting you in. Stacking your spine. You could do an arm circle, just a shoulder roll here, if you like. And give everything a little shake off. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Bodyweight only Pilates. I will see you all on the next one. Take care.